The market structure trailing stop indicator is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on your chart. Traders can also visit this page to learn how the indicator works and get detailed insights. We select the indicator file from the Navigator section and execute the indicator by dragging the file onto the chart. Just make sure to activate this skin and its other options from the Common section and then click the Confirm button. It should be in the indicator on the Darsto chart that it draws the trailing stub for us. This indicator is especially suitable for traders who are looking to secure profits and use trailing stops. It performs trailing stops when there is a breakout of the change of character levels or a breakout of the pivot levels, adjusting the trailing stop either lower or higher based on the calculations. In the settings section of this pod, there are options for us, which are located in the first section of the display settings. The indicator's dedicated theme or template settings have three modes: light tem, dark tem, and custom. By selecting the light option, a light template is applied to the chart, the template that is placed on my chart. By selecting the dark option, a dark template will be displayed on the chart. And by selecting the custom option, it will keep your customized template and display only the indicator on the chart. The next section is about indicator settings. You can set the pivot period settings in this section, which is located to the right, and the number 14, meaning that, for example, here is a pivot for us that takes 14 candles to the left and 14 candles to the right. If this is the lowest low, it will be used as the pivot low. And for the silly pivot, it also takes 14 candles to the left and 14 candles to the right, and if this is the highest level among the 14 candles, it is considered a silly pivot. In the next section, which is the coefficient of the trailing stub, and using this, you can choose the amount of the trailing stub movement, which is a percentage coefficient from the value of the attribute to the level, which is previously set to 100%. So that if you decrease anything, a little, the percentage coefficient of the trailing stop movement will decrease, and if this number is increased a little, the trailing stop will be displayed as a line. In the next section, you can choose how to reset the trailing stub, which is in the form of a change of character, and you can also select the character all character. If the change of character is in the character, if our trend changes from profit to loss, a reset will be performed, and the trailing stub's value will be reset from the beginning. For example, if we had a downward trend here, and then that trend changed from bearish to bullish, our trailing stop would be placed here. By selecting the All option, it will perform its calculations based on the pivot points, so if any breakout occurs, it will recalculate from this point for us. It will keep recalculating the trailing stop from the beginning until the next high or low or the next change of character forms. As long as the next high or low pivot or the next change of character forms, it will recalculate the trailing stop from the beginning. In next section, you can enable or disable the display of market structure levels, which are recognized as market structure levels by us, by selecting the false option. These levels are not displayed to us. In the next section, if the template option is set to custom, you can change the colors of the trailing stop for both bullish and bearish movements. The next part deals with the calculation and display of the trailing stop limit, specifying how many candles back it should go to perform its calculations, which is set to 1,000 candles by default. Here, I simply select the dark template and then just click Confirm. So here too, my template has changed to a dark color and my trailing stop has become all set for me. Well friends, we have reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.